There is more revealing points, I must say, if we have anywhere to go from here. And the truth of the matter is this: we must continue to help ourselves day in and day out until everything is being fixed the way it should be fixed. I must tell ourselves one of the gospel truths, that everything begins to make sense the moment we fail to tell lies that are demeaning. So, as we spread this very gospel, we must understand the consequences of what it is. And this is where the gospel begins from. One must say that for so long the Biafrans have been pretending to believe in the zoologic ideology. But what they do not know is that there was never a time that there was a belief. There was no belief, there has never been a belief, and there can never be a belief. So much wisdom that our victory is now hurting them. I told you that the Finnish government has decided to come into agreement with some forces of Biafra, thereby letting the world know what the equation is. Dominating one of the most powerful synthetic points, which is helping ourselves deal with a particular kind of history. We must learn these mistakes which our forefathers made, so that we won't repeat it. For some of you that say that you don't understand what we say, I want to say this to you. We are at the forefront, making sure that things are delivered appropriately. But all you do is to keep deceiving Biafrans with your cheap lies. This is just the beginning of our victory. One of the biggest victories that will be recorded in history of the Biafran people, which is throwing ultimatum to where the pocket government is. By so doing, we can now convince ourselves of the impending victory that is coming, which is going to help us to achieve a lot. And when we finally achieve a lot, everybody will get to see the most important message that is written on the shadows of restoration. You know, there's no two ways about it. You see, that Biafra happens, or it doesn't happen at all. But one thing I'm sure is that this agreement has gotten to referendum. So there are two things that I'm about to expose to you all. You know, I've been wondering why it is very easy to not to convince some people that what we are chasing is actually bigger than what they are saying. It is one of the most difficult things to convince a lot of people of. Even at church Okalia Monogini Kaga Basakwano. Basala. So the two waves of our redemption is becoming more convincing than it used to be. You know? And that's why I keep saying these things that I keep saying, that Biafra has come to that position where everyone must understand the game. The game is either giving or is less giving. And that's just the truth. We have managed to convince ourselves for so long that our chase is not yet over. Yes. Now there's agreement between the Finland government now, between Simon and the Finland government, because everybody knows what is at hand. And when I mean everybody knows what is at hand, I mean the gateway of restoration has come. And that's the energetic moment. So info out. We must accept ourselves the way we are. By accepting, we believe that convincing those who wishes to be convinced of our new heritage, of what we chase, of what we do at all times, and of every humanoid management that has been very helpful in the few years that we have been together. One will argue this, that, for so long they have been accusing the Finland that they have been defending and protecting Simon Eba from their reach. But you see, the gateway to freedom starts from doubt. And that's just it. But we must continue to help ourselves so long, because freedom is what is becoming. Every areas, every connections, and every wisdom is becoming very, very visible. So whether you like it or not, the time to help ourselves real good is gradually coming to exceptional moments, and Biafrans must watch these things happen with all due respect. And that's what we mean.